nice to see. It was crazy.
It's one
how
of those
deep
things.
it is, especially compared to the U.S. side. It's like it's so much better.
The big thing with Niagara Falls, and like most people don't end up doing it, is like you can also do this thing called like the Maid of the Mist, where you go like down, kind of underneath at the waterfall, like you're on a boat.
We saw.
And that stuff is like I think really makes you appreciate like the scale, like because when you're off the side, like it's fun, but like you can kind of really feel it when you're like, holy crap, this is all around me.
And it was hot yesterday, so like being around the falls, like the mist from it really like pulled me off. Yeah. All right, so we got Falcon Fox.
Ooh.
This is probably like the most common matchup that's been played so far. Like other matchups are like really unique, outlier type matchups. This one,
we've been getting the different ones.
Yeah, this one is probably the most common of what you've seen in this block so far. And you know, Vish off to a good start. Vish, man, look, Vish got a mean punish game, man. Ooh, nice wild tip. That was good. Hey, both of them. See, I'm telling you, I feel like there's no way this is gonna not go to game 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about stuff like I played Vish a lot as well. I think it's like a commentator thing where you're like sitting backstage waiting for your block. And you're like, do you want to just play for a couple hours?
Oh, yeah, that's
sometimes a couple hours turns into like a really long session. So I'm trying to think about like what stands out to his play. It's a bit more balanced than some of the other Falcons. Like we often see Falcons that are like all one thing. You know, like Nunn's like kind of so crazy or Wizrobe so by the book.
Vish does a little bit of everything. Vish reminds me, he's just like, yo, if Duke just played more, he'd be just nasty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's low-key like every commentator for real. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, Vish is up there. Like, he's just so good. He just doesn't play much. But his foundation has always been solid. Like, I don't know. Vish isn't the type to, like, play sloppy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
He's looking good, too. And then even at the, I know at the Full House tournament, they did, like, a VIP bracket, and he got second. He beat Dark Gen X's Stu, then he lost to Dark Gen X in Grands.
And Dark Gen X has been doing pretty well.
Yeah, Dark Gen X is nasty. Okay, that's tough. That's tough. But yeah, Vish off to a good start, man. That's my guy, man. That's my practice partner. We don't actually practice. We just play at tournaments.
But that's
yeah,
know, it's good practice.
I literally how I play is like we'll wait to commentate, and then Vish be like, you want to play? I'm like, sure. Or I'll hit him up, you want to play? And we just play for like 40 minutes and talk while we're playing. He's so good, man.
He is good. I think like he's someone who I feel like my like play style matches up like well against. So like we definitely have good games.
Yeah.
I want to play with people who interact as well. So I think like he's really good with that.
Yeah. No, Vish always is like having fun too. Like you said. He fits the bill with the Falcon.
Well, this is the thing. I think Falcon could be a character that barely interacts, but for some reason, like, people don't play him that way. But you could just be like auto-canceling your moves and dashing back all the time, and for whatever reason, Falcon players just don't want that. So,
yo, OteS off to a good start.
Yeah.
But wait, really okay. That was an accident. Yeah, I don't think he meant that. He tried not to laugh.
A little bit of like, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Nice knee, okay. No immediate side beat.
Oh, no grab, okay. Nice, okay.
I like when people ripping up smash every once in a while.
Man,
you don't need to keep it too...
That tech chase up smash is good for a reason. Side B,
Yeah, I was going to say, immediate side B this time for sure.
Yeah, I just think, you know, this stage in particular is pretty good for Fox. I mean, like, Falcon's not bad here though, but it's definitely not good, you know.
Yeah, it feels like a bit more rinse and repeat, a bit more like kind of distilled down in a way that doesn't feel as good. You know, like you're like, yeah.
This stage is a reflection of your punish game. So if you got like a mean tech chase, then I would, FD's good. Like I think in general, no matter what character you play, if your punish is just nasty, then you're always gonna be good on this stage. So.
Nice.
Even with chain grabs in motion, like in play, if you got better combos and the person can chain grab, you'll be fine. Now, crazy angle, man. Shout out to your Nacho.
Yeah, actually, I was sure that OteS, I guess the pronunciation, would side be there, and I think Vish was thinking that too. He got in position for like a back air or something.
Ooh, nice drill shine. No tech by Vish. Up air, no. See, yeah, that's where you got to get those follow-ups. Oh, wow. I think he held in too hard.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was kind of weird. That was like a battlefield.
battlefield.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice,
Tech chase.
nice tech trap there.
Yep. Oh, I thought Shine was coming. He's gonna trip back. All right. And hey, if OteS wins this game, we're going to game 4.
Yeah, it's guaranteed.
It'll guarantee.
I think this is still like, you're not feeling bad if you're Vish. You're like, okay, just give me one of these.
Nah, yeah. And see, if Vish can keep tech chasing like this.
Yeah.
Okay, one more. Side B, he's gonna side B. No, he didn't.
He doesn't. I like.
Right.
I like that's actually to his credit. I keep being like the side B right now. Now's the moment. And then like
most people just
I'm sure
like
Vish is thinking the same thing.
Right.
Yeah. Like that would be like one of my most basic tips if you're trying to get better at this game is like look for the side B until like a pretty high level because like people will fall back on it.
Oh,
just like that,
Vish
like, this
loved
is...
the tech chase.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
Wait a minute, knockdown. Oh. Vish gets a great wait. Oh.
Still very doable.
Oh wow. What? Oh,
Vish
what?
Was like,
that was crazy.
No game 4s allowed, buddy.
That was a weird ass interaction. They like jab blocked and then like switched sides, and Vish just threw a knee out. And Vish brings it back
in a way that like if I'm OteS, I would be like I'd be pissed off. I think,
yeah,
like,
I'd be hot. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, I would not be happy.
That was some like net play shenanigans.
Yeah, that was like a
Vish is Vish.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what's funny about people with tags like that, like Vish is Vish. Dude's like one of the nicest people ever.
Yeah.
Like literally one of the most approachable people, reasonable people in this venue, man.
Yeah, definitely a pillar of the scene.
Right.
Okay, but up tilt.
Okay.
Nice. I love the double back there. The double back there.
Yeah, and this is a stage. I agree. You go back. When you kind of have a game like that.
Yeah. He had it. Like.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no. With the SD.
That's 0, right?
Yeah, kind of 0. That's tough. But, I mean, he showed us if we can bring it back. It's weird commentating Vish's games. Yeah. He's always on the other side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, hey, Vish done beat some of your favorite players, man. I can vouch. I seen him do it.
He's actually, like, pretty composed, too.
Nah, yeah.
Like,
Vish has a really good mentality. He just, like, doesn't play enough sometimes. Sometimes he gets in his head, I think, though.
Yeah, he could be one of those players. I think this is common with commentators where like they believe in themselves, but like not quite enough. Like they're like, I could be good, but I couldn't be great.
Or that it's like especially when you have history like Vish or like me, right? You've had history to where like you kind of knocked off a good amount of players, but you know you ain't been playing like that. On top of just being like an old school player, sometimes you jump in this realm with all this like new tech. It's just a lot sometimes. So you know, you're battling your demons. You know, you're fighting yourself, you're fighting your opponent who's like younger than you and hella good.
Yeah.
Right. So, but you know, Vish making it work. I feel like he's playing great.
He SD'd.
Dude, I'll be shocked if he 3-0s him, man. I really thought this was not going to be a 30 clip. Oh, one more for the fans, Vish. Oh. Okay. Oh. I thought he was going to stomp there. Stomp would have won him the game. Oh, my. Yo.
This is looking like great for Vish. Like,
my man.
Feel like
Yeah, Vish, P&W's finest. Oh.
All right.
Okay, Vish, let's go. What would Klein do, Vish?
Vish is playing around
what would
a lot
Andy
of the panic options. He's looking for the roll-ins. He's looking for the inside Bs.
Piece.
Yeah.
I really thought that was going to a game 4, bro.
It looked.
It did, right?
It looked bad at the end. Like I feel like Vish, even with the SD, was just kind of like, get out of here.
Yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean?
And
like,
Vish
wrap it up.
keeping it together though. I mean, his punish game is gross, man. He just needs to play more. I feel like Vish is one of. I always thought that like Vish, Tove, Scar, like all the commentators, bro, if they like played as much as the players, bro, it'd be a problem.
I think
Vish
like,
is one of those people.
I think there's someone who would like really benefit from like coaching or
Oh
something.
yeah,
You know
Vish
what I
would
mean?
too. Yeah, Vish is a good
Tove,
listener.
like someone where it's like, okay, like, because sometimes all you need to get to that next level is like, oh, in that situation, you should use a back air, not an air. Or
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
They're at that point where like it's almost like a tipping point where like they can get more with less. You know what I'm saying? So.
But it's hard for them to like see what they need to change.
Yeah, no,
because they're doing
sure.
a lot of stuff that works, or maybe even it worked, but like there was a better option anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
Or it used to work and now it's not as efficient.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then it's so built into you.
And the hard part when you're an old school player is like not learning new shit, is unlearning old shit.
Yes. Yeah.
You know. Also, but then there's that blend that like, because people always assume because it's like, because you're played longer, that everything you do is bad, even though it's like, nah, you're just not experienced enough yet. So, so there's like that contrast too. Like you don't want to get rid of all the shit that you learned back in the day.
Sure.
But it's hard to know like what old stuff to get rid of. Because I've had that problem.
Yeah.
So
I think the interesting thing too is like now we're approaching a point where like, depending on how you define old school, we're having like players that have played for like 10 years. That
yeah,
are,
I mean, doc kids aren't like new no more.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
like
Slippy kids are kind of, they're not even